It's a shock. We had a couple of messages, just to wish him well in his new role, as he's always done for me. So, now we had a couple of messages. Well, I think history and results speak for themselves. The trophies, titles that he's managed to win over his clubs that he's worked at are not things in sport like that. Are not shocks, are not surprises. They're because of hard work and what you put in, and he's done that consistently at the teams that he's been at. So that's what we measure him and measure us as managers by. The other thing with that is that wherever you go is a new beginning. So I don't think you can rely on that yourself, and I'm sure he won't be behind the scenes. But that's why people will hold up his record and expect big things from him. Well, it keeps him off Sky Sports for a while, which is one thing. But it's he's got a good team. They're a very good team. And at the start of the season, when you look at Spurs, they're a lot of people's favourites to be in the race to win the title. Now I know they've had a difficult start, but I think when you look at what Pochettino has built over the last years, I've got huge respect for what he's done at that football club. And I think what Mourinho takes on is a group of very good players, even though they're in a slightly false position, I believe, at the moment, for whatever reason. So it will be tough because they have quality players, they have a quality manager, and they have all the structure there. They have a training ground, a stadium, and all those things. So, they're going to be a threat, without a doubt, Tottenham. Well, that's only his decision, and you only make that decision as you go. And I think Jose Mourinho has managed a lot of football clubs over a long career, and sometimes that's what happens. So that's his decision, and whether fans judge you or not for it is not something that's out of your hands. It's something that you take those decisions, and you'll see. But I think as a professional, you have to understand the right to work. But we do also have this sort of tribal instinct in this country where fans react to that. But that remains to be seen. I can firmly say no, and you can replay that again in 10 years or whatever you want. But no, it wouldn't happen. But I think things are different. As I say, Jose Mourinho works at a lot of football clubs, and we have to respect his right to work. On the other hand, I was here for 13 years as a player, have an absolutely deep feeling for the club, and I obviously went to Manchester City for a year at the end of my career, but Chelsea is certainly something very close to my heart, hence why I'm so proud to manage this club. And hence why, unfortunately, I wouldn't manage Tottenham. And that's no disrespect to Tottenham. I've got a lot of friends that are Tottenham fans and Arsenal fans, etc. But sometimes there are feelings when you're in it that there are some things you wouldn't do. Not disrespectful to the club, but just because of what Chelsea's given me over my time here as a player, what it's given me now, it's something that's certainly not on my list.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.